Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ask Bama Girl. What's up? Happy Friday Eve. It is August, 18th, 19th? One of these days. Your girl just finished a run to Sam's Club. I had to go pick up a couple of things. Then I stopped off at my favorite store, Belk, because they had this nice Versace set on sale for $82 with the matching Versace bag. And y'all know I had to be extra. I got 50 million things of perfume and don't even halfway use them as it is. But I couldn't resist because when I saw it on sale, not to mention it came with the Versace bag, your girl wasn't finna pass that one up. And tomorrow is payday. But unfortunately that was already spent. Your girl is catching up on some credit card bills, trying to get those knocked out. And oh, I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, actually I didn't vlog this because, am I going the right way? Yeah. Because I went into the builders. I don't know if I told you guys, I am building a house with Stone Martin Builders here in Huntsville, Alabama. And yesterday was my mock-up, or should I say test build, with the builder. And so we went in and we sat down and did the test build on the house. And y'all, let me tell you something, okay? For those of y'all building a house, if you think you finna borrow some extra money and roll them upgrades into your new build, think again. Because your girl, so you know, I had went to, let me tell y'all what happened. So I had went to my real estate agent, right? Now I put in for my pre-approval this past weekend, right? Got pre-approved for, well, y'all don't need to know how much I got pre-approved for, but just know I got pre-approved. And ooh, this sun is disrespectful right now. So I got pre-approved for more than really what I needed, but I was anticipating, you know, taking the amount that I was desiring and using that for my upgrades, right? How about my now my agent, I had posed the question to her last week. I had asked her, I said, listen, I said, I want to clarify if I can, you know, roll the cost of upgrades into the mortgage. And I had also asked this of my lender as well, because the deal that I'm getting from Stone Martin is they are offering $10K in closing costs if you use a preferred lender. So the lender here is Trustmark Bank. So of course I went and got pre-approved by the lender. And you know, I sent in my pre-approval letter to the builder, you know, for our appointment. Now, originally we were only supposed to meet, I don't know if y'all can see me because this sun is like really being disrespectful right now because the sun getting ready to set. So it's like all in my face. But anywho, if y'all can see me, I'm sure y'all can hear me. But so, you know, I'm sitting here, right? I done went and asked for all this extra money, you know, thinking I'm going to, you know, just like not wild out, because I was already going to make sure that I left enough to cover the amount that I may have to pay, because, you know, you guys know I'm a disabled vet. So you get, you don't have to pay the VA funding fee, which in my case is $13,658.17. Yes, I did quote it down to the cents, because this is my first home I'm building. So, you know, that VA funding fee is no joke. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for my service for real, because this is saving me a lot of money. So on top of that, you know, there's all the fees associated, you know, with your underwriting, you know, inspections, which I was a little confused because I did see inspection on there. And for a VA loan, there isn't an inspection that is required for the loan. It's only an appraisal. But I am going to be doing an inspection, because don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Just because it's a new build don't mean it, it ain't gonna have nothing wrong with it, because they be using Pookie them and Ray Ray and Jose and Jesus, what I'm saying? No disrespect, but we all know, that's how they roll. So I'm not finna take no chances of, something like in the drywall or something electric, having some issues. So, I'm accounting for all of that. Well, we get to the model up, and I'm sitting there, I done picked out everything. I'm weighing the options. I'm like, okay, I have my must-haves, and then I have my wish list. So the must-haves are a gas range with a wall oven package, because the one that comes with the home is an electric range with an oven. So, for me, I'm from the South, I only cook on gas. And for these last couple of years, I have had, unfortunately, to cook on electric. And I hate cooking on electric. But, you got to do what you got to do. So, that is one of the must-haves. And then also, in my bathroom, the builder does what they call a frameless shower, which is awesome, because I hate that metal crap that they have on the shower, that basically, it is so hard to freaking clean, and plus it's always stainless steel, or it's either like a dark metal. So they do a frameless shower, and then they also do the tile going all the way up to the ceiling, which that is standard with this builder. So I'm getting a lot of things that the average builder does not offer with a standard home with this builder. Now, I also opted, instead of doing the typical like built-in square rectangular, type deep tub, I wanted to go with a, what's it called? The tub that just, kind of sits out by itself. I can't think of the term, right now. So that one, that totaled like, I think that was $1,749. That's an option, by the way. But that was one thing that I wanted to have, because I feel like when you do those built-in type tubs, it's a waste of space. And, you got that like hump. Well, I don't want to say hump, but it's like that, it's like about 3 inches wide, 3x5 kind of deal, where you got to like step over into the tub. And see, I know how clumsy my behind is. I've been unslipped and fell. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. I've been unslipped and fell. So, I'd rather have, a separate tub on its own. So, I elected to do that. Well, my cap for upgrades, check this out, y'all, is $6K. So this lady done set up here and let me go through and pick all these upgrades, and then had the nerve to come out and tell me, oh, you're $32,411 over cap. I said, I beg your pardon? What do you mean over cap? What's the cap? Oh, it's $6,000. Why the F didn't you tell me before we even started this process, ma'am? So now my appointment was at 3 o'clock, okay? Now it's about, by the time she told me this, it's about at least 4:45, if not almost, yeah, about quarter to 5. So, I done sat here for almost 2 hours going through all these things, picking out all the stuff. And let me tell you something, y'all. For those of you all who have not built a custom home, you have to pick out everything, which I already knew, because this particular builder offers you a website that you can go in and you can already look at some of the options. Now, it didn't give me all of the options like paint color, the actual color or style for the tile. It gave me like the backsplash, and I think it gave me, yeah, the backsplash, because basically the backsplash that you choose for your kitchen is separate, of course, than what you would choose for the tile in your bathrooms. Now, it did not give me the options for the tile for the bathroom, so I didn't even know, what those options were, but I already kind of had a, an idea for what I wanted to have in my non-master bathroom areas, right? So, I done sat there And like a couple of the things that I added was I have a butler's pantry, right? So in my butler's pantry, I was opting to have glass cabinets. Now, when it comes to cabinets, the way this particular builder quantifies a cabinet is it's what you call a box. So one box is 2 cabinets, 2 boxes is 4 cabinets. You get what I'm saying? 2, 4? Yeah. So the 4 or the 2 boxes that were in the butler's pantry, I wanted to have glass doors, because to me it just really looks aesthetically pleasing when you can use the glass. That way you can kind of show off your nice cups and dishes. And that was going to kind of like be like my beverage area, where I do my Keurig, and also where I was going to have like my little the little bar system where you have like the 4 different types of alcohol, and then you have those little filled drink carriers that you stick in there, and then it just basically loads like whether or not you want vodka or you want bourbon or brandy, you know what I'm saying? So or tequila. So that would be like for like little entertainment type things, or when I have friends over, because I don't really drink a whole lot like that, not anymore. I'm done with that. But every now and then, especially on game day, I might want to have a nice adult beverage. So that was the whole purpose, and that was going to basically sit out in that area. So I wanted to have, my nice shot glasses, all of my nice glassware in those cabinets. So, I had chose that. So I had to go through the list, and I had to start basically marking everything off my list. And basically I had went from 32,000 down to where I was only 2,200 over my cap of 6K. So basically, I'm down to trying to decide, and my countertops. So the countertops was another thing I splurged on. I do not like granite countertops. I have lived in all types of homes where there's been some of the real high quality granite, and to me granite is granite, you know what I'm saying? If you've had granite in your house, you've pretty much had it all. It's really no difference to me, the type of granite. So I didn't want granite in my own home. I wanted to have quartz. So the quartz countertops was going to be $1,530, which, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? For your entire kitchen. So that goes my island, the countertops where the cooktop stove was going to be, and the butler's pantry. So $1,530, that's not bad, because if you do aftermarket, and let's just say I went ahead and did granite, if I was going to go and have that done after closing, bruh, I was going to be paying more than $1,500. I'm just going to keep it real with you. It was going to cost more. So I was like, okay, that one we going to do. So right now, one of the other things that I had to remove, I wanted to do the vinyl plank flooring, which with this builder, you get all of your common areas. So I have a separate dining area. So that area will have the vinyl plank floors. The kitchen will have the vinyl plank floors. The great room, the entryway, the hallways, and the stairs will all have like the hardwood kind of vinyl plank flooring. So I was going to do the rest of the home with the flooring. I get up there, and guess how much this crap was? $7,197. Okay, as an option. So I am sitting here pissed the fuck off, because that had to come off my damn list. So I've been trying to negotiate, trying to decide, okay, Alicia, what is it that you really, really want? So, one of the reasons why I moved my appointment up, because initially I had gotten an email from the builder about a week ago saying that the 10K option was going to be going away this Sunday. Well, come to find out, it wasn't for my subdivision. It was for one of the other subdivisions that they're currently building in. So that was actually a good thing. because I did not have to sign my contract yesterday. It was going to give me additional time to be able to go in and take my time and also get some additional money set aside to be able to cover for those extra things I want. So I think if I go with the rest of this month, and then probably if I can hold off the entire month of September, I can have about another 10 grand to add to the 6K cap, which will give me basically, it'll give me 10 grand to get everything that I want. So I'm debating, like right now with the items that I already have, I'm already 2,200 over. So one of the things that I did elect to do, they offer doing concrete, basically adding concrete to your existing patio. You can either do as much of the yard area in the back as you want. And I think it was like for 3 feet by 15, 3 feet by 15 feet was only going to be $247. So that was going to give me basically 3 feet. Is that length? Yeah, 3 feet. No, 3 feet. Yeah, 3 feet. 3 feet by 15. So $247. So that is somewhat on my list, but I actually went back and I'm thinking about crossing that out because I'm going to do a pool. I did find out from my builder that the HOA does allow for you to have a pool. Specifically now because the way, monkeypox and COVID, not everybody feels comfortable with going to a recreational pool, for the community. And I definitely don't want to. Okay. I want to have my own pool so that when I want to go out and take a swim, whether it be late night, got my boo thing, we go and we have a nice little swim. So, I'm sitting here like, okay. So the option was, if I was going to go ahead and do the pool, I would go and contract with a company to do a nice little area. So that entire area, basically where my my back porch area would be, I would need to worry about doing concrete because basically, when they get ready to come out and do the pool, they're going to, either concrete part of that off, and then they're also going to pave it. Like I want pavers because I want to have like an outdoor cooking area because I do, when I grill on a charcoal grill. I don't do that gas mess. I cook on gas, but I'm not going to grill on gas. Because to me, the best food is done by charcoal, and then I'm going to have a smoker. So the idea is that on one side of the house, I'm hoping to have a pergola set up, and that basically will encompass like an outdoor bar. And then I wanted to be able to have like a television out there, and then I would also have an area off to the side where I would have my charcoal grill, and I will also have my smoker. So that would be like on the right side of the house, and then basically from the rest of that point over would be the pool area. So right now, when I go back to actually go and do my contract, I'm going to request to get the specs from my yard, get what the total size, the space actually is. And I think right now they actually have a house that they are working on right now. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to go by the community this evening because I got a couple appointments to go to tomorrow. So I'm not going to have enough time to go there tomorrow afternoon because I've got to go up to Tennessee to take care of a couple of things. So I'm not going to have enough time to probably do that. So I might actually ride on over there this evening once I put away this stuff. But so yeah, so at this point, I am pretty sure everything that I want. I am going to look at some quotes for doing the rest of the house in terms of the floors because I really wanted the bedrooms to be the vinyl plank. I just think it is a lot better with having those floors because I don't have small kids. So I don't have to worry about, really needing carpet. And in my lady layer where I'm going to have my love sack and my Sactional, That's going to have the surround sound, so it sounds a lot better the quality of sound without having that carpet, because you know carpet kind of muffles sound to a certain degree. So if you have those type of floors, it kind of, you know, gives a really good crisp sound. So, you know, it's going to be you know, it's going to be a real nice deal, you know, once everything is done. And hell, I'm even thinking about pulling in like a third job. And that third job is going to go for nothing but all the upgrades. If I can get at least 50K to 75K, I'm probably going to need a little bit more than that. I'm probably going to at least need about 100K to be able to bring all of my ideas out. So what I negotiated with, I found me a painter to be able to paint my cabinets white, because the other option that I wanted to do, I wanted my island to be this, it's called a Biscayne blue. And that color, along with the white cabinets, was going to be $4,000. Was it $4,000? I think it was almost $4,000. I know for the island, I think the color change was going to be like 24, and I think the white cabinets was going to be 500. So I could do the cabinets, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just get some regular cabinets, have somebody have this company come out, give me an estimate on painting the cabinets. I'm going to take the sample of the color, and I'm going to Sherwin-Williams tomorrow, and I'm going to see if I can do a color match to try to get, you know, how much, you know, get the type of paint. And then once I get with the builder, or actually once I do my closing, and I make the appointment with the company that I'm going to have to do the painting and also to do the cabinetry work, they're going to paint the cabinets. And I'm also going to be working with a company to switch out the glass frame, or the glass front, change it from a regular wooden front to a glass front. So that shouldn't be, because that's just the doors. Everything else is going to stay the same, because you know the inside of your cabinets is pretty much white anyway. So that shouldn't be too much. I'm estimating at best probably 2,400, you know, for the doors, because I'm only going to need 4 of them, because it's like I said, it's 2 boxes, and that's how, you know, the language that they use. So all in all, you know, like I said, I did have to compromise, but you know, that's the whole deal with building a home. Now, the one good thing is, instead of the borrowing of the money that I had anticipated, it's going to be probably 40,000, yeah, 45 to 50,000 less than what I'm actually going to need to borrow to get the house. So that's going to bring actually my mortgage costs down about $400 or $500, which is going to be perfect. And I was even considering, now that's off of a 30-year fixed rate using a VA loan. I may even have my lender poke around with the numbers to look at a 15-year. I would prefer going with a 15-year, but then when I thought about it, this isn't going to be my forever home. I'm probably going to be in this home for, I'm guessing, about 5 to 6 years max. Because my daughter graduates in 3. And I'm probably going to stay an additional 2.5 to maybe 3 years. So I'll probably say 6 years. And then I'm going to sell the house. And then I'm going to be heading to Tennessee. And the reason for that is that Space Force is coming around 2027. So she graduates in 2025. I'll put that house up on the market. Bruh, let me tell you. It's going to not only have resale value, but I'm probably going to even be able to get you know, $200,000 to $300,000 more than probably what it actually, you know, appraises for. I think it will appraise for $200,000 to $300,000 more than what I pay in terms of appreciation value, because the community that I'm moving into, it's in a very nice, quiet neighborhood, not too far from the airport. Literally a stone throw from the Army base where Space Force is going to be located, their headquarters. So for anybody coming to the area, to Huntsville, yeah, your girl's house will be made available to you. Unless something changes drastically, like I end up going to work for the Arsenal. But, you know, I don't know. Ever since my supervisor passed away, things have kind of really changed. So I would either have to get a full-time 100% remote position with the VA, GS-13, for me to consider staying with the VA. I have been looking at other 13 positions with the Air Force. But right now, it's just hardly any remote positions. I mean, during the pandemic, everything was basically remote. But now that, a lot of people are starting to go back to work, but here in Alabama, we're still in a high COVID zone. So, we'll see where things are a year from now. I'm just going to kind of see where things are. I like where I'm at right now in terms of it allows me to be able to work from home and I don't have to go into the office. But getting a third position may come in handy, even if it's no more than for like a 1-year contract. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that hustle. You know what I'm saying? But, so tomorrow I'm off, at least on the one job. But I don't have any meetings for tomorrow, so I can pretty much go do what I need to take care of and, enjoy the weekend. I might even get out and fire up the grill tomorrow, depending on the weather. Like right now, it's like about 85 degrees and it's about 725. So this would have been a good time for me to go and throw some stuff on the grill. But today, y'all, I'm tired. I worked my butt off today. I worked my butt off this week. This week has just gone by so slow for some reason. So, and I'm going to be doing, a haul for you guys a little bit later on this evening. I actually won, this auction at one of the rescue missions here in, Huntsville. They were basically auctioning off a nice lighting set, that has the, green and white backgrounds. So I put in a bid for it and I won. So they called me today and I went this evening to go pick it up. So it's actually in the back seat. So I'm going to take those out, take them in the house, and then I'll probably set everything up this weekend. I'll probably record the haul tomorrow because Drea's going to be back at school. She was home today claiming she was sick. You know how these teenagers are. And she has a football game tonight with her school. Her high school is playing their home opener. But, of course, she ain't going because, you don't want to go to school. You claim you sick, you ain't going to a football game. You know what I'm saying? So she's at home. And tomorrow, I'm actually going to start cleaning out my office. I've got to get everything moved back upstairs. And I'm hoping we get some cooler temperatures in the next probably 60 days because I have got to start cleaning out my garage in preparation for the move out next year because once winter pretty much comes in and them temperatures start dropping, your girl ain't fooling with no garage. So my goal is to go through everything once again, get rid of anything that I don't need anymore, dump it or sell it, whatever. And like right now, I think I have about 40, probably a little bit more than, is it 40? I'm probably going to say maybe 25 to 30 totes in my garage right now that's full of crap. And I had bought these new containers earlier this summer? It actually was the fall. No, I take that back. It was in the spring when I bought them. And they were sitting in my PT Cruiser, but because I've been, going and buying stuff from Home Goods for the new build, I've been stashing that stuff in my storage. So I had gotten so much stuff to the point where all these pillows and the home decor, I was like, you know what? Instead of this stuff sitting out on top of my bins, I need to actually put them in bins so they don't get broken. So that's what I did. I took all those extra ones and I used them to hide all my home decor and stuff in my other storage unit. So I've got to clear out all of this stuff here and get rid of anything I don't want, anything that I am going to keep, refresh some of the totes because, y'all, I got totes that I've had for over 20 plus years, okay? And they're still in good conditions, but you know how when the totes start getting stacked and then they start to like buckle? Yeah, that plastic is starting to buckle. Plus, I need to clean out my garage really good, sweep good, get all the cobwebs and bugs and all that other crap, get all that stuff out, repack all this stuff up in more sturdier totes. And I think what I might end up doing is I might rent like a U-Haul van and then take all the stuff that I'm definitely going to keep and take it to my storage. So that way I don't even have to worry about keeping it here. It'll at least make a little bit more space for the Lexus to go into the garage. I mean, I can get it in, but you can't get in on the passenger side. So like I have to drop my daughter off out here because there's not enough space for her to get out of the car and be able to go into the house. So that'll be one of the things that I'm going to do probably like one Saturday when Alabama's playing like a cupcake team in October, and then knock this out, take that stuff to storage, and then I'll pretty much be good to go, because I'm going to start packing up stuff in the house, y'all, like starting January, because I'm thinking that the house is going to take about 8 to 9 months to build. So depending upon like whether or not there's another potential lot that someone might try to take my lot, because I basically picked my lot. And because I didn't do a contract yet, of course, you know, they can't hold that lot. So my builder representative says she would let me know if anyone comes in wanting to build a Sutherland and they're eyeing that particular spot. So I'll have 48 hours to come in, sign the contract, turn over the $5,000 in earnest money, and then any extra for the upgrades. And then we'd be ready to, you know, go ahead and get this house started, because I prefer to start in the fall. Because you'll have the fall and pretty much that winter for the house to be built. So, you know, all the critters is pretty much in hiding. So by the time that all of the areas like the foundation, the drywall, that'll be getting done like probably around January, February, March time frame. And then cabinets and, you know, all the major components of the house will be coming, you know, they'll be working on that in the spring. So the majority of the house, by the time summer hits, will be complete. And I'll probably start getting my notification for closing probably sometime around, you know, around the middle of May, and be getting ready to start doing my first walkthrough probably by the end of May, and then final walkthrough sometime the first week of June, because my lease here ends on the 19th of June of next year. So, you know, God is always good, and everything is always done on his timing. So, you know, if I can pretty much go to contract come 1 October, everything will be perfect, because I will have that extra additional money available to go ahead and get the things that I want to get while the house is being constructed. And you know, your girl gonna be going over there damn near every day, okay, after work, so I can keep, you know, I can kind of keep a watch on what's going on. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video real quick because I'm already at 32 minutes. But I just wanted to come on here, say what was up, and I will be doing the haul that I got from my stuff at Belk a little bit later on. And then also I'm going to do the haul from this t-shirt company that works with veterans to help combat the 22 suicides that happen every day for every veteran suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder. So stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you guys on the flip side. It's your girl, Ask Bama Girl. Deuces.